A 60-watt amp that sounds freaking amazing in that form factor. I don't know how they've done it.
When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
So guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome, come on in. If you're old school, you know what we're about by now. No bullshit, no sponsors, just guys talking about actual rigs, not being kind of jaded by the coins of the industry. It is what it is. So this has been a passion project for me since as soon as I found out about it, which is the Laney Foundry Ironheart pedal amp. A lot of companies are doing pedal amps at the minute, but they're massive and they've got tubes in, which is great. But if it sounds great, it is great. Simple as that. Whether it's got a tube or not, I think we need to realise now the tubes are not going to be around for a lot longer. Really, I think we're pretty much done. So solid state needs to be the way forward. Whether that be digital modelling or whether it be analog, and this is the analog route. So we've looked at in the other videos. If you haven't already, check out the banners above. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at it as this is just an amp rig. It is just you into a 112, 412, 612, 912, 10/8, whatever you want. You're putting a mic in front of it and you're playing a show. So I'm running out speaker cable, which is this bad boy. Speaker cable out into the front, into my 112 H&H loaded Ironheart cab. Obviously you can use whatever cabinet you want, but this sounds great, this cabinet. Then I'm running the line, which is this bad boy, into a spiral array, then a secret path into a difference engine. And what that's doing is then splitting into two IRTX speaker cabinets, out then DI into my door. What that gives me is an FRFR wet, dry, wet rig with this pedal, two tiny speakers and three tiny speakers, really, two 1.8s and one 112. Absolutely flawless and ridiculous for a wet, dry, wet rig to sound this good. Okay, so as I did with the others, when I run the DI, I'm just gonna play through some of the tones that we've got available on this pedal. So let's go and do that. So we'll start off with all the cleans and then we're doing all the crunches, and I'll introduce some effects when and where needed. So let's crack on with that. Right guys, so here we are. So we're going to start off with the clean channels. So let's just have a little go of that. So no effects at the minute, just the clean channel. So I'm going to take the boost off. And I've got the gain. As you can see, the gain's quite low, level's quite high, and I'll just curtail them as we go. We can mess around with the EQs in this version as well. Didn't really do that in the DI, but let's do that in this one. So let's go for a clean tone. That's kind of just what the amp is giving me. Oh, sorry, a little bit of reverb on there. Courtesy of the Helix Native app. Okay, so let's take that treble. So as you can see, quite a nice sweep on that. Let's go for the mid. Can't really break the tone, another great sign of a Boss amp. Let's go for the bass. And then let's kind of hair it up a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit of gain. Not so bad at all. And now let's kick in that drive pedal or boost pedal. So that's took the level up a little bit as well and kind of give it a little bit more crunch. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to filter through the lead, clean and rhythm EQ curves. So this is currently on clean, so let's go to lead. Back to clean. I'm not affecting any of the levels here either, guys. I want you to hear what it's doing. Clean, definitely less saturated, but a little bit louder. And then let's go with rhythm. Right bang in the middle of both of those. Now I tend to leave it on clean just because I like that top end crunch it's got. It's like a top end sparkle. So I tend to leave that where it is. So that tends to be my clean channel. It's got a little bit of hair on it. Not traditionally super clean, but it's close enough for me. Right, then what we're going to do is just going to dime the gain and see how hairy we can get this channel. So this is that lead setting. And let's try the rhythm. Clean is going to be a lot louder, so I'm just going to mess with the volume. So you can see that clean has really got a boost in it, but you can see that's hairy, man. That'll do. So let me just take it back to where I would normally have it for my clean setting. Kind of be somewhere around there. And then let's introduce some of those effects. As you like. So that's kind of our clean channel, guys. So let's move on and hit the crunch side of things. But in the room, it sounds like a real amp. It sounds like my Laney's, man. It's a bit crazy. This is where we are. Anyway, enough of that. Let's move over to the crunch. So guys, let's crunch this up. So I'm going to take the boost off. I'm going to move over to the crunch channel. So again, this is where I would kind of have it set. But we'll have a little look at this. So we've got a deep or a dark, then we've got a normal, and then we've got a bright. So we're going to start in the dark. Okay, cool. So let's have a little go of the crunch channel. So straight again, first things first, we're just going to go in with no effects. Bloody loud, this pedal. Like it's really bloody loud. So let's go with like a clean up kind of sound. So again, I'm staying on the back pickup. I'm just going to roll the volume right down and just a tad up. Sounds brilliant. So back down from pickup into front, so split front. Really dynamic. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, so let's run through what we can get with this again. Just going to pull the gain down a little bit. Oh, actually, no, I'll keep the gain where it is. I'll just go into the middle now. Let's do the same kind of thing. From pickup, volume down. Really, really nice. Again, let's crunch it up a bit. Let's go into the bright preset now. Brought a lot of bite, a lot of top end. Lead lines. Very shouty. Okay, so let's go with the front split front, and I'm going to roll the volume down a little bit. So all in volume wise. Roll it down. Down from pickup. There's a ton of sound we can get there, which is really, really cool. Okay, so let's kind of move over now and kind of sweep through some of the gain, and we'll sweep through some of the controls as well. Right, so we're back, so let's do some sweepy sweeps, and I don't mean that type of sweep. We're going to do a little sweep through all of the things. So we're going to stay in the crunch channel. I'm going to come back to middle. It's why I kind of prefer the sound of it, even maybe dark. Middle sounds great to me. Right, okay, so let's just go through the sweep. So let's smash through the trebles. Okay, there's a lot of options there. Let's go through the mids. Let's go through the bass. Really thuddy and thumpy. Right, let's sweep the gain. Trying to keep the volumes the same, but I don't know whether I'll be able to, so. Put the boost in. Take the gain up a little bit. Take the pedal out. Very thumpy. Sorry, put the boost back in, shouldn't talk while I'm playing. Okay, sounds great. Let's take it off, put the gain up a little bit more. Really thumpy at this point. Let's go for a little bit of that boost. Metalhead's Dream, absolutely super chuggy. Let's dime it, see what happens. Let's give it a go. With that, I reckon it's starting to get a bit flubby. Let's just get the boost in there as well and just give it all it's got. Actually, if you throw that bright switch in, you can have all of the gain and it'll just get you through it, man. It'll just chug you through it. Right, okay, let's get the get some effects on there and just see what that sounds like in my preferred setting. So this is just some lead tones with everything on. into dark. Sounds great, man. Really enjoying that tone. Okay, guys. Anyway, I've noodled enough and waffled enough. It's all about the sound, really. So there it is. That is the pedal. Let's just go back and have a little final thoughts. So, final thoughts about this pedal amp. I think it's brilliant. I think it's really usable. I think you can use it in so many different environments. It's almost a no-brainer. So you can put some headphones into it, and it's going to be a great little practice amp. It's got an effects loop, so you could even add effects to it. You could then take it, I don't know, like downstairs and plug it into your stereo system. It's got an auxiliary in, so you could use drum tracks. You could then use a DI and go front of house at any gig, and you've got yourself your 2-channel amp. Or you could put it on your board and you can run it in the effects loop of something and have an actual amp in the effects loop. Or you can run it out to a speaker. Or you can run your chosen modeler into the effects return and use that as just a power amp. Man, I don't know what you can't do with it, really. Open a tin of beans. Almost really open a tin of beans. I don't know, absolutely brilliant. So I hope you enjoyed the demo. I hope it wasn't too long. And yeah, man, go and check this thing out as soon as you possibly can. I think you're going to love it. And for the price point, it's unstoppable. It's unstoppable. Right, I'm going to have like a song playthrough or something as well coming soon. But for now, guys, you've seen this pedal as a DI. You've seen it as into an amp. Sorry, into a cabinet. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Is this something that you guys could get behind? I think it's a game changer, really. I know a lot of people are saying that. Modelers are bloody brilliant, but you find an amp, you stick with it. There's 100 billion amps that you could possibly have, but you know the one you want. You kind of do it. This could save you a lot of money and just give you the amp that you want. It's extremely versatile, as are the heads. And it sounds exactly the same as the heads as well. It's brilliant. Loads of thump, man. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, guys, take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.